Hey YouTube, it's Gettyman here, and welcome to Star Trek Online. Today, I'm going to be explaining the Delta Recruit event. I noticed that the Delta Recruit event was returning after a 4-year hiatus. And in fact, I never thought it would ever return to begin with, because this doesn't happen. But, yeah, so we're going to be discussing the Delta Recruit event and everything it entails. So let's jump on to Sarum here. He's my Delta Recruit, and you can tell by that little symbol. So here we are on Sarum, and I'm just going to show you the thing that sets Delta Recruits apart from regular characters is this device here, the Tesseract Communications Receiver. If we use this, we get this little pop-up window, and that gives us all our rewards and our checklist for the things that we need to achieve to gain said rewards. So I'll start up here with rank. Now at every 10 levels, you will gain one of these packs. It's set for 50, and I'll explain that when we get there. These packs include a secondary pack, so you can choose from a list of 4 packs. Space weapons, which is weapons, obviously, at whatever mark that you can use currently. So Mark 4, 6, all those respectively. So space weapons, they're always going to be very rare, and at whatever mark you can use. So space weapons. Space equipment, which is the shields, things like that. Consoles, which is obviously consoles, and these change based on your career choice. So if you have an engineer, you'll get 2 engineering consoles. If you're a tactical, you'll get 2 tactical, etc., etc. And finally, ground equipment, which is your guns, your shields, your armor, things like that. And that happens all the way up to level 40, and then at level 50 you get this package, which gives you 250 of each reputation mark, 10,000 reputation only to lithium, 500,000 entry credits, 500,000 expertise, and 2 times the Delta Vanguard tech upgrades. They're nothing special, they're like a little bit better than a experimental tech upgrade, so nothing special. And then you also get the Delta Operative title for that specific character. Now also during the Delta Recruit event, there'll be a separate trait that you'll receive for said Delta Recruits. I can't really show that, but it'll give you I believe it's the lithium for every kill, and then everyone in your team also gets lithium. I don't know if that's going to be returning. We'll see what happens. I'll do coverage of the event, and I'll do an ultimate guide to the event so you can see where all the hidden techs are and everything like that. So moving on to R&D, when you get one school up to level 1, you will gain a very rare Aegis, or no, just a regular rare Aegis Specialist, which is a duty officer, and I'm guessing that helps with R&D stuff. I have it, but let me see if I can find it for you. Roster. We're going to go down to quality rare, and we're looking for specialization. I'm guessing it's, I don't know what it would be. Cybok, Etal, bartender, it's not going to be that. Might be a research lab scientist, so maybe this guy? Yeah, R&D Aegis. So this is the person that you'll get. And you can look over the specs there real quick. It's nothing special, it's just whatever. And then once you reach level 5, you'll get a choice to level up one of your schools to level 10. So what I recommend doing is upgrade one of the schools you don't really care about, or whatever you care about second most important to you, and then choose that to level up and then get to level 10 on the one that you do care about the most. So for me, that'd be beams, and then I'd probably level up like engineering, I don't know, something. Alright, here's where the Delta Recruits really shine. It's right here. So this package is for completing the Klingon War story arc, and each one of these packages is for each one of these story arcs. This one doesn't count, so it's just this through these. Not New Romulus either, so these story arcs here, skipping yesterday. Okay, so now that we have that settled, the reward for completing that story arc, because it's the bigger one, is 500 fleet credits, 500 lithium ore, or 5,000 lithium ore, and 2.5 million energy credits. Now, each of these other story arcs, you only get 100 fleet marks, 1,000 lithium ore, and 500,000 energy credits. So you're getting 500 fleet marks, 5,000 lithium ore, and what would be 2.5 million energy credits for all these. So it'd be 5 million total plus another 500,000, so that's 5.5 million total. That's why these Delta recruits are so good. 5.5 million. Now, talking about the fleet credits, right? Or the fleet marks. You join a fleet, and you have to be level 30 to get this reward. Even if you join a fleet like level 1, doesn't matter. So, 500 fleet marks, 50,000 fleet only to lithium. 50,000. Now, it's fleet only, but hear me out here. And 100 of each holding commodity, that's kind of cool, whatever. But, look. You have a fleet like this, right? Giveaway Consortium. You want to level it up. But it takes a lot of resources to level it up. Let's see this. A lot of resources to level it up, right? What if you could make a ton of characters? I have 52 character slots. And I have 52 character slots filled as well. But most of them are temple recruits, and I can just delete those for Delta recruits because I think it's a better trade-off. So you have 52 character slots. You fill them all with Delta recruits. You level them up. You get through the entire story. And all these two, I'll explain these in a second, but all these two you can be done while you're leveling up to level 50. Do all the story missions. I know it's sucky, but if you can get through it, you can level up a fleet on your own during this one event. Because of how lucrative, to be a Ferengi for a second, how lucrative these characters really are. These are the better recruits out of the two. The temple recruits were good, and they had some good rewards, but they really nerfed them a lot. And I'll be making a video separately to explain that, but they really nerfed them. So anyways, yeah, you can build the fleet entirely on your own, or just help your fleet, because those are some good rewards. Now, when you complete half of the story arcs, you get this trait, which is Temporal Insight. It's like the nerfed version. You get a hull heal, and then all damage resistance immune for 2 seconds. And it can be activated every 45 seconds, I think it said. Yeah, 45 seconds. And then this is the better version of it. You get that hull heal, and then you get 4 seconds of all damage immune. So that's pretty good. And then finally you have these learn and collect, and I'll explain how those work in that ultimate guide, and I'll show all the locations of them. But the first 5, right? So it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and the reward is marks. You can choose any mark you want, all the way up to Delta. I'm hoping they'll include all the new stuff, so we're talking like they're gonna add more missions, so all the other story arcs that have been added since this originally came out, things like that. I'm hoping they'll do that. I'm hoping they won't nerf it and take away all of the energy credits that you get, but they might, because that's what they did with the temporal recruits. They had to really nerf this Delta recruit event when it came out. I'll explain that too later. Anyways, yeah, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Once it gets to 50, that's the max. So all the rest of these are worth 50 marks. And they're all in the missions, like I said before, that you're doing anyway. So you might as well go out and get them. They'll show up here on your sidebar when you're doing a mission. They'll be like, go to here and find this thing. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You can also open your minimap, and there'll be a little dot if you're in, near it, and you can just click on it, and that'll be what you're looking for. So it's pretty easy, and it's just like little puzzles sometimes you have to complete, and you get bonus rewards if you do it right, and then whatever. It's pretty simple. Anyways, if you get all those, I think they're worth like over 1,000 fleet marks plus a 500, so 1,500 fleet marks, 50,000 lithium, and 5.5 million energy credits. That's just for what's here now. They might add more, but I mean, just make the character, get to level 50, Get all the rewards, delete it, redo it, delete it, redo it. Even if you have only one character slot left, just do it. Just do it. It's so worth it. Okay, so if you collect all the Iconian technology, you get the Temporal Negotiator, which is a good device for your ship. It reduces your recharge for all your bridge officer abilities by 50%. So, say if I have this, it says 30 seconds to regenerate, it'll be 15 seconds when I click this, which is right here. And you can see how that works. Sorry about that. And then the Iconian information, you'll get the Paradox Corrector, which restores everyone. It resurrects them from the dead and defeated allies. That means anyone on your team, so your bridge officers or your teammates, and then it gives them 50% health. So that's a really good device. It's not bad at all. So I think I've gone over everything the Delta Recruits have to offer. It's not as vast as the Temporal Recruits, because these are 40 objectives versus the 85 in the Temporal Recruits, but there's better value per objective versus Temporal Recruits. There's better value in general than the Temporal Recruits. It's just better in every way. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll make more comprehensive videos on the Temporal Recruits and the Delta Recruits, and yeah, that'll be coming out soon. I'll cover the event. So thanks for watching. This is GuideMan signing out. Have a good one. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any advice, questions, compliments, or complaints, please put in the comments below. And as always, take care out there.